too noisy. If I'm too noisy, let me know. We're live. Ah, alrighty. Oh shit, that's hard. Okay. All right. Hello, hi everybody. It's me, Vermin Supreme. We're high. It's noon, and we're gonna get more high and more noonish. And oh, they've already been listening to you laugh, Becky. And Babs. Hey, we got Babs over there chuckling up a storm also. Okay, let's see if I can't tighten this a little bit. Okay, then let's see. You're gonna. Wow, 11 people already. Haven't even started the show. Okay. Hello, I hate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see. Well, that's nice. I hate chocolate people. It sounds rather racist to me, and unless you can prove otherwise, I think we're gonna nuke your sorry ass, motherfucker. Nice try there. Thanks for stopping by. But if you are a racist motherfucker, you can just fuck all off. How about that? Ah, all right. Let's see. Maybe I'll just nuke that fucking. All right. Time out. Okay. Put that fuckwad in time. Fuck time out. Just fucking nuke your motherfucking hate chocolate people. Fuck you. That's all I have to say. Let's see. Report, pin message, remove. I'm just going to remove you. Fuck you. All right. Nolan, hey, how you doing, Nolan? Sunshine over here. Yep, welcome to a very special edition of High Noon. It's going to be an eclipse, I guess. We're having some sort of partial solar eclipse. I don't know if you can see it where you are, but I decided to stay in the sunshine and see if it's very noticeable. It looks like the sun. Anyway, don't look at the sun, kids. You'll go blind. And yeah, that one's true. Not touching yourself. Don't touch yourself. You'll go blind. That's a lie. Don't stare at the sun. You will go blind. That is true. AVR works. You probably did just see a pony. Fresh from the coven. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Thank you very much. I've been meaning to get back to you and talk to you and see how you're doing and see how your mom is doing. I hope things are going as well as can be expected in that situation. So thinking of you and all that good stuff. B. Hendricks, can I see the eclipse? Not yet. I can see the sun. Maybe you'll see the shade slowly crawl across my face at some point. William Bellarose, howdy, howdy. I hate chocolate people. Again, I thought I fucking nuked that motherfucker. Hide user on this channel. Does that mean I'm hiding them or they're hiding me? I don't fucking... Goom, boom. Remove. Fuck that. That is some fucking bullshit. Although I do have fans in the goddamn motherfucking racist and Nazi motherfucking communities. Fuck them. I don't need fucking fans in there. Fucking assholes. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you, Sarah, for getting on this I hate chocolate motherfucker. Fuck you, and all of you other racists, too. Spikoraptor, howdy, howdy, howdy. Good to see you. It was a lot of fun hanging with you. Sarah Meek, howdy, howdy. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, just waiting for that eclipse thing to happen. Jason, how you doing? Okay. Oh, yeah, no worries. We nuked that motherfucker. Don't need that fucking bullshit. Nuke and report. Just kill and destroy. Search and destroy. Yep. All right, fresh from the coven. Good luck with that. And Might want to look into the Rick Simpson oil. Rick Simpson oil, which is the very distilled version of cannabis, distilled and distilled and distilled till it seems to be a magic healing substance that has had some anecdotal success, I guess. Oh, excuse me, belching up a storm. Once again, of course, high noon, the show where we drink coffee. Drink coffee in the morning, drink coffee in the first half, smoke the weed in the second half. I must admit, I've been cheating a little bit. I smoked a little weed beforehand. But be that as it may, welcome to the show. It's glad to see all you beautiful people. Slight apologies for last week's episode, which was in the car as we were driving along. I realized it wasn't very good, but that's okay. So, hello, and how are you? Oh, good. Fucking good. I'm glad to hear that, and I figured you would be on top of that. Very good. RSO. Hopefully it will do the miracles. Hopefully it will do the miracle for you. Okay. Yeah, no, you gotta get caffeinated before you get stoned, I think, in my world. There's so many other tubers to be. Why a potato? I don't know, but why not a potato? Potatoes have eyes. The potatoes have eyes, as do the hills. Okay, people. I'm trying to get into a little groove here because there's things to talk about. There's definitely things to talk about, and let's start with the New Hampshire primary. The New Hampshire primary is underway. Officially, the filing period has opened. The filing period for the New Hampshire primary is now open, and we can start raising money on it, because isn't that what it's all about? Trying to raise money with each little event that occurs, and this is a good one to do it because we need to raise $1,000 for the filing fee for the New Hampshire primary. And so if you can contribute to the New Hampshire primary slush fund, please go to vermin2024.com. Now, just between you and me, got it covered. Made some money on the tour, but the fact is that anything that costs money becomes a fundraising item. I think that's pretty standard operating procedure. And so tell all your friends to chip on in and help get Vermin Spring on the ballot. I'll be on it irregardless, but come on, let's use this fundraising tool as we can. And so we have until October 27th, which is when the filing period will end. So that's approximately 2 weeks from today, a little less. And I got to get my ass in gear because I thought this filing period would happen in November, often and usually does. But they moved it up into October, which is good because I'm still around and got back from the tour just in time to take advantage of it. Rod Weber was up there yesterday with Michael Picard also was up there, and they were harassing Mike Pence. So that's very cool, very exciting, very wonderful, and caught me by surprise. I didn't realize it until Brian Shields popped in on one of them, made a comment that it was open. It was like, oh geez, gotta get going. And so yeah, so that's super exciting, I guess. I mean, it was the inevitable occurrence that all the candidates will be up there for the next 2 weeks. All the candidates are going to be trickling in there and giving their money and having their press dealies and fan supporter rallies and all that shit. And yeah, as much of a pain as it is in the ass, and as much as my fucking truck isn't legal because of the frame all fucking rotted out, gonna work around it. Hopefully I'll be able to catch rides up with my friend Matt, who has often driven me up to appearances in New Hampshire. And so that will be cool once we get going there. Hopefully get some video content and have some good times and get a little press. So we'll see how that goes. And of course, on the 27th, 2 weeks from approximately the other day, gonna file. I traditionally file at the end of the filing period. just because there is inevitably some stray candidate on the upper tier that waits until the last minute to maximize it. I think that will probably happen this time. And if not, that last day of filing is usually a good time to get the press. You can either be the first or the last. Oh, yeah, but ponies take so long. I'm waiting for the hyper super pony to break the pony sound barrier. Fuck yes. So once again, of course, Vermin2024.com if you want to contribute and donate to the slush fund to get me on the New Hampshire primary ballot. Now, the real important thing to start thinking about really hard is Democrat or Republican, D or R, because as you know, the New Hampshire primary is the duopoly primary primarily. Although I did win the Libertarian primary there in 2020, haha, eat shit, NHLP, in its current form. I liked him in the older form. It's okay. Try not to be too cantankerous. It's Vermin Supreme, the cantankerous old man. Cantankerous. Curmudgeon. Fuck him. Okay, so let's see here now. What's going on? Yes, so October 27th. If you can make it up to New Hampshire, or if you know anybody in New Hampshire or the surrounding areas, that is when I will be filing. And not only will I be filing, I believe that it is imperative that I make it exciting. And we'll probably try and hustle up my ponies, my friends with the ponies up there, try and get some ponies down there. We'll have a rally, we'll have a parade, some bullshit like that, and we'll try and make a thing of it. And that's what I'm saying. So we got 2 weeks to do that. Yay, very exciting. Let's do it. Rock and roll. Red Roach, how you doing? Brett Clark, how you doing? Good to see you. Very, very good point. The fig party, wig party, fig party, whatever. It's all good. So yes, so October 27th, mark it on your calendar. Today is mark your calendar. So fresh from the coven, I bet your mom loves chocolate people too. I bet she loves chocolate. She loves chocolate people too. Call back to that other asshole. Anthony Bradbury, hello, hi, how are you? It was very much fun to visit and spend a little bit of time with you there in Utica. I'm sorry we didn't get the selfies. I just assumed you were like too cool for selfies. I hear that sometimes. Could you turn that down, please?
What?
Could you turn that music down, please? You're gonna, or, well, there's copyright things, and YouTube will pick up on it.
Copyright.
Yeah, copyright shit was gonna.
The Ring of Fire.
Anyway, Babs was playing the Ring of Fire for us, and because the Ring of Fire is a reference to the solar eclipse that is happening right about now, and I'm not sure how to safely look at it or if I can even see what's going on with it. But it is a nice sunshiny day, and yeah, so I hope you're having a very delightful eclipse or an eclair wherever you may be. Babs and Becky over there having a little champagne brunch, if you know what I mean. We've had the okay. So let's see. I've covered the eclipse, crescent, VR. I will shout you out. I trust you're not one of the scumbag. So therefore I will, because sometimes those scumbags try and fool me to fuck with me. So fuck them, and yeah, okay. Anyway, shouting out Crescent VR, and yeah, so there you go. We'll do it for you. Now, naturally, if you want a real proper shout out, you will hire me to do a cameo. Cameo.com/Vermin Supreme is the place to go, the place to hire me to do a cameo, to say the things you'd like me to say, much like some sort of ventriloquist dummy. Cold pizza, coffee cooking. You know, It's okay. Well, just gonna have to pretend, I guess. Sarah. So let's see what else. New Hampshire primary coming up. Okay, $1,000 filing fee required. Using it to fundraise. So those are the things. Cameo.com/Vermin if you need a cameo. Patreon.com/Vermin if you want to patronize me or monthly support my habit of being an internet celebrity. Um, Now, as you may know, we just got back from our little tour there. I was claiming it was a 10 city, 11 days, but as after things shook out and after I actually counted the city, it was more like 8 cities. Um, but that is absolutely okay. It was still a rollicking good time, and we brought joy and laughter to a large part of Ohio and some of New York, and just a tiny little sliver of Pennsylvania. Um, Whoa, I'm gonna take some of that money and buy me a better camera holder. I think is what I got in store, maybe. Because we did make a little bit of money on that tour. Let me tell you, we sure did. Because the people came out in force, or at least not in force. I mean, it's nice to know. It's impressive to know that I can show up to any pretty given city and attract 20 or 30 fans that are happy to pay $10 or $20 a piece to see me. And that was an interesting thing about it. Um, some of the venues were charged. Most of the venues charged $10, but a couple charged 20, and it didn't seem to make a real difference in terms of the number of people that came out to show up. So I thought that was a fun little factoid, and I'm not sure what to do with it. I guess just to make the club people aware of it. I mean, I guess if we charge them twice as much, then I would make twice as much. So there is that. There is that. But on the other hand, I want to be reasonable for my fans in a very Fugazi like way. Um, Champagne or campaign? Is that a campaign brunch or a champagne shirt? And maybe we should have a campaign champagne brunch sometime. Um, yeah, great tour. And then when we got back, I'll go back. I'll tell you a little bit more about the tour. But I did want to mention this while I thought about it. Um, my supporter and friend, new friend, Ann Day. Ann Day has been one of my long-running internet supporters. I think you might remember her from 2016 or 2020 when she printed up a bunch of Vermin Supreme for President toothbrushes, and she would gift them to people, random people on the street and in her travels, and then take a photograph of them. And it was a pretty cool series that she was doing, and raising Vermin Supreme awareness in some very funny little places. And she was traveling and made Rockport a stop on our travels. And I spent the day. We were driving around gave her a full-on convertible tour. Scuba Moon VR, and I imagine that's virtual reality, maybe? I don't know. Scuba Moon VR, or hopefully it's not some terrible gang. Anyway, yeah, we played some putt-putt, and we had some good times, and drove the Mustang convertible around the Cape Ann until it had trouble starting again. It needs a little work, maybe a starter or something. But that's just things. Got some automotive things going on in my world here. But luckily, the presidential transport vehicle is indeed a sharp machine, and it did not break down once during this tour, and that is a very good thing to know. So yeah. So we visited our friends in Baltimore. That was not an official part of the tour, but that's what started the tour. It was a kickoff. Our friend Rose, whose birth we attended many years ago, was getting married. and she got all hitched, and she wanted us to bring the disco ball. That was her one request when we said, what can we bring? And so we brought the big ass disco ball, and we were traveling with that, and we strung it up, and we danced under the disco ball, and then we had the disco ball with us on the tour. So we strung it up at a couple of the campaign sites, strung it up at the Cannabis Museum in Athens, Ohio, and I think two high noons ago, so that would be 2 weeks ago, you could check out the high noon from that day, and we did a tour of the Cannabis Museum live for high noon, and that was pretty cool. Ooh, Tony Johnson in Utopia. Let's see if I can see it through a tiny pinhole between I don't know. Let's see if I can make a shadow on my hat of it. Yeah. Or I know if it. No. Need a pinhole, I guess. 3 slots at the Eclipse Utopia. Yay. Hey, Dirty Dog. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in today. Looking around for some signs of this eclipse. I know it's occurring as we speak, and it is bright and sunny, so should be able to see it. I bet if I had a piece of paper with a hole in it, I could see it. Or well, whatever. Okay. I think I might have to heat up my coffee. So the Cannabis Museum was a really nice stop on the campaign tour. It was the first stop. That's where I met Spike-O-Raptor and Spike-O-Raptor's mom, who was kind enough to drive Spike-O-Raptor 4 hours to come and see us and meet us and visit with us. And that was very cool. She turned out to be a very, very cool woman, and her and Becky got along very well. So that was very cool. And spent some quality time with Mr. Spike-O-Raptor, a new member of Team Supreme, as it were, and things like that. A. Arnold asking me a question. The question is, are there any state or local wings of the Libertarian Party you still like after the main party became completely unhinged? Yes, surprisingly. I do like the shadow state parties in Massachusetts, and the shadow, the parties that the National Party tried to quash, but there's the Massachusetts Association of Libertarians or something like that, and they are the same old reasonable libertarians that they always were, and I guess they're in competition with the new fake Libertarian Party of Massachusetts, but that is okay. And Louisiana LP really seems to be full on. I don't want to say lefty, but the impression you might get from observing their tweets and sassiness is that they are fucking left, maybe libertarian socialist leaning organization, and they've been putting out some really good stuff. They put out a tweet yesterday about defending furries rights, and they defend the trans rights, and so I would definitely go with Louisiana. Music, what a great handle, good for you. And there's a smattering of other ones. I guess the Michigan LP, the one that doesn't isn't recognized by the LNC, the one that's being sued by the LNC. Got to be doing something right if you're going to be sued by the Wingnut LNC. So that's another one. And interesting note is that if several of these former state affiliates can maintain their ballot access, then I believe that I have a very good chance at being a spite candidate. I will be a spite candidate, and they will use me to spite the LNC, as well it should be. So that is very exciting. And I see we're at 30 minutes in, so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to nuke my coffee. You sit there, and whoa, Jesus, I definitely need a new fucking rig here. Okay, let's tighten that up. Maybe that'll help. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Yeah, you're not supposed. Oh, ha 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 ha. I thought you were hearing music, Sarah, but it was just music. Ha ha ha. I'll be right back, people. We'll smoke some weed.
Oh, we experienced it.
If we make a little hole,
Yeah. Yeah, fell into a bird. We decided we should sing it. Did you hear that part? Yeah. You were right. As soon as I actually turned on YouTube, I did think about you. Are you still on the air? Okay. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down the ring. No, fire is getting hotter. Flames getting higher. That's right. How can we forget that part? Flames getting higher. Hey, bring it here. We want to see.
No, no.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was it. You can actually, yeah. I could do it through my long hair. That's how I discovered it.
Through the yeah. I remember seeing it through the tree leaves, and it was everywhere. So it was really wild.
We're a little late.
Okay, then we're back. We're live. Everything's groovy. Hello, beautiful people. It's good to be back. All right, a little more weed. I'm gonna have a few more sips of fucking coffee, just because I'm a little foggy. Ha ha ha. Then we'll get down to it. Fred Curran, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for thanking me for my service, sir. Cheers. Oh. All right, let's get down to it, man. Okay, we're going to start out with one of these fabulous glass chillums. Glass chillum pipe. Looks just like the boot I wear on my head. It is available at Vermin2024.com. If you look hard enough on the merch and shit, you'll find it. And of course, it is made by glass artist Anthony Bradbury, gentleman who has been a longtime supporter and longtime maker, creator of Vermin Supreme glassware, including Glass Vermin. And got to meet him live and in person in Utica, and it was a pleasure. And thank you for that meal. Appreciate that, Tony, for sure. Let's see. See, got a little weed, man. Got a little weed here. Oh, you can see the stems. You probably don't see any seeds, but this year I got fucking seeds, man. Plants went all crazy. They got impregnated, and oh, there was male plants in there, and they had their pistils and stamens and plants were fornicating in the front yard, and now they've made a whole bunch of seeds and stuff. Which next year will be okay, but got to time it right so that you don't let those male plants go to flower. What do they go to? Go to pistil, full pistil power. Ah. So yes, the Cannabis Museum in Athens, Ohio, very informative place, very exciting place. Donnie Wirtschafter, visionary, that was his vision, and his vision became a reality with the help of many people and sponsors. And so that's a great thing. If you're ever in Athens, Ohio, check out the Cannabis Museum. We also had an amazing rally on the courthouse steps with close to 100 people on the sidewalk blocking it off, and cops came, and we had a live pony, and so that was rocking, people. Believe you me, it was a good rally. And I did stuff on the steps. And then we had the fundraising dinner that occurred at the museum, and that was wonderful. And did my live cabaret show. I think that's fair to call what it is. It's a cabaret show. I do a cabaret, and that allows people to sort of grok it a little bit. So that's good. So then after Athens, we went to Mansfield, which was an extra special treat, I must say. The mothership was a great venue, and they paid up front, so that was awesome. For sure, paid me for what I was worth, and I'm worth quite a bit, let me tell you that. If I do say so. But like I say, we got a bunch of fans out there. We had the Scott Yoder play from Canada, and he is like the incarnation of Ziggy Stardust. He was fucking amazing. I was wild, beautiful show. And the Magnavox, which was the local mothership band, the house band of sorts, and they played. And I think, was there another one? There might have been, and if I'm forgetting their name, my apologies, and I don't know if you're watching. So there was that. That was a really good time, really good show. We got some coverage. We got some great press, by the way, from Athens, and okay press from the mothership. So that will be all in the fundraising letter that we send out. Spice Girl mixes. Okay, I don't know what that is or what it. Yeah, is that for like chip dip or something? You mix it with sour cream. Is that what you're talking about? Because that sounds good. I like chip dip. I like chip dip mixes, and it's possible. It's possible. Once we haven't fully harvested them, but they are definitely full of seeds, and we'll see how many seeds we got going after that. After we harvest them up and dry them out and separate the seeds from the chaff, I guess. Is how it works. Like back in the old days, we had to do that all the time. Every time you bought a bag of weed, you were de-seeding it. I mean, they had de-seeding trays. It was just like a part of smoking was get the seeds out. And if you had a seed left in your joint, boom, pop it goes. So the mothership was fucking really nice show, really nice time, really fun. Then after the mothership, well, that trampoline park, for some reason, that guy got spooked off. I think the asshole libertarians got a hold of him and told him that I was an evil person or some bullshit, which is not entirely untrue, but whatever. Let's see. Man, that fucking, it looks like a full sun. Jeez, it's pretty bright out. I guess if you wanted to see it, you could see it on the internet. So after the mothership, we went to a little town called Mechanicstown, which is east of Akron a little bit. And it was, the venue was the Mystic Lake Campground Retreat. And it was a really nice lake. And these people felt a special affinity to this lake. And apparently the zoning for a campground is almost nothing, apparently. And so they set up a campground. and it was great. They had this barn with a stage, and the stage facing outside, and Ryan and Dreadlock Dave, a couple of local musicians who play all around. They play together occasionally, and they do this really psychedelic fucking jam improv music. And they invited me to sing with them, and so I sang several songs. And if you look on here on YouTube, I think you can find one of our sets that we did a few weeks back. I think it was a random Vermin Screamers live, but you can tell it because it looks like it's at a concert or something. So check that. Comedy Mothership. Ha ha ha. How do libertarians rate on a sense of humor? 1 to 10 or 0 to 10 if you prefer. Um, Fairly low. They're so fucking goddamn literal. I mean, as a rule, a lot of literalists, a lot of people on the spectrum, and obviously they demanded, they required me to explain my fucking joke for like almost a year. And you know, when you explain a joke, it ain't that funny. But they forced me to be the hashtag in on the joke. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they've got and I would say the crappy ones got a crappy sense of humor. The good ones have a good sense of humor. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. All right. All right. Right. Burning with vermin. Sorry, I got a little distracted, a little sidetracked. You know, I got the weed right here, got the pipe right here, got the lighter right here. Let's fucking just do it. Let's smoke the fucking weed, people. That's why you're here. Mm, nice. Sarah's. Sarah's hinting at Sarah's. What a beautiful world we live in. Sarah's fighting Sarah's. Sarah's begging Sarah's. Yeah. Octopus Project, don't know what that is, but why not? Yeah, okay. Oh, right. Hello, Brendan Woods. Happy Eclipse Day. It is getting a little bit. Is it getting a little bit eclipsed? Can't really tell. It's okay, though. Oh, hold on. I'm going to go off camera here and take off a layer. I'll be right with you. Uh, oh, shit, man. Getting warm, people. Getting warm here this beautiful mid-October. Early October. I'm not sure what it is. It's creeping up on mid-October, I guess. Ugh. All right, we're back. Stripped a layer. Yeah, music. You keep staring at that sun, you are not going to see fucking nothing ever. That's true. I remember when Donald Trump thought he could stare at the sun. He's still blinking, motherfucker. All right. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All righty. Whoo-wee. Oh, still got a little coffee left. Still warm, so there. Ah, oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, slowly but surely. Okay. And let's see. So I was talking about Mystic Lake, which is a really nice lake and a really nice campground. If you're ever in Mechanicstown, Ohio, check them out. And definitely check out the Facebook Live that I did there. That is another great set. They did some amazing music, and they let me sit in, and it was beautiful. Oh, jeepers, Sarah. Well, I hope that surgery goes well for you and that you recover rapidly and quickly. And keep in mind, even if you're out of commission, well, you can still do stuff on the internet, right? Um, Nolan, yeah, I remember. I don't remember what last eclipse I saw. It's when we lived here for sure. And I remember it was pretty amazing because it was like shining down through the leaves of a tree, and it was like just like there were so many little dots that were the eclipse because it was projected. Because you say you make a pinhole in a piece of sheet of paper, and you let the sun shine through it, and it projects it onto the ground, and it's pretty effing cool. Pretty effing cool. Gonna grab my piece of paper here and see if I can do anything with it. Does seem to be getting a little darkish here. That's a weird hole. Guess I'll punch a few more holes in the paper here and see if I can make it work good. Okay. Got my safety pin, got the paper. All right. See what that does for me. Well, okay. Yeah, maybe. Science people. Dreamy Chipmunk XXX, you are correct. Kinda look like. Dude, the proper response is, are you a wizard? So what are you saying? How old are you now, Brandon Woods? I mean, when's this next eclipse coming? Holy crap, that means I'm going to be like a dead dude. Jeez, at this rate. If you're going to be an old dude, I'll probably be a dead dude. See me while you can, is what I say, Now's the chance. If you see Vermin Supreme before he's dead, that's what I say. That's why on all these tours, you should come out to see me. Next year. Okay, well, next year. You'll see it next year. 2017. Wow. All right, Sarah Meek. That sounds like the start of a moth story, okay? You've given us a fuck of a teaser there. That is a fucking teaser. Now, I like that teaser very much. You are teasing us. The biggest shock of my life the next day. And everybody goes, whoa, what happened? So you can share that with us. You don't have to share that with us, but man, you have a knack for writing a teaser, and that is a fucking good one. So, oh, wow, that is a big shock. Wow. Shit. Got a little cloud going over the sun now, so I can't see anything. Not that I could either. Anyway, but it's a beautiful, beautiful day here. Brandon Woods. Brandon Woods had a feeling. So let's see. After the Mystic Lake show, we went to Cleveland. She just gave us the punchline. So then we went to Cleveland at a venue called the Spotlight, and that was very nice. We got to camp out in this enclosed, fenced-in area in our camper because we have the camper now. So we got the presidential transport vehicle, which was amazing to have, and each and every campaign stop paid for our gas money, and then some. Gave us a little bit more. So we have a little bit more operating capital now on my end. So that is cool. Eh? Oh, another, yes, crazy person adventure. Okay, that sounds like fun. Sounds like now the other Sarah's teasing us about the other Sarah. Um, so we've got the double T's going on here. Sarah T and Sarah T's teasing us about what will come. Got us wondering. Got us wondering. Um, so yeah, the spotlight was nice. Nice place. Nice crowd, and it was a good time. Met some people. Met Heather, or Heathen Datora, longtime fan who's sat in on meetings at various points in 2020 especially. So it was really good meeting her live. Met some of our oldest friends that we haven't seen in years. Came out to see us. Dave Cola was in Athens, and that was great. And other fans showed up. So after Spotlight, we went to Erie, Pennsylvania. So we just had a few hours of driving, really, between each stop, which was the way we planned it. Erie was nice. Met David and Mary Williamowski, former or semi-former libertarians, and met their children and did my live show. And they were youngish kids, so it's like, hey kids, I'm gonna do some scary shit. Don't remember, it's all pretend and for fun. Had to give out my trigger warning and like that little warning to them before I did the crazier shit, scarier stuff about Spudhead and Psycho Kitty. So that was nice. It was a sparsely attended show, but we did. They had a real movie screen, so that was cool. Oh, and I didn't mention that the Mystic Lake show had an inflatable movie screen, so we saw one of my movies on the big screen. So that was good. Oh, thank you, Tony Johnson. Appreciate that. Make sure they send money. Votes, they don't do nothing for me really, but it's all the campaign contributions. I hate to sound like that, but it's true. So let's see. So from Erie, Pennsylvania, we went to Buffalo, and Buffalo was an amazing show. It was a place called Milky's, and this guy Mike, who I wasn't even sure if he was going to be a real person or not, but because he was promising me things, promising me a good chunk of money, and it's like he came through, and he did an amazing job as promoting it, and he filled up the place, and we were selling merch left and right, and we made some good money doing that shit for the campaign. Hey Lori, say hi to Lori for me there, Tony. Let's see. Then from Buffalo to Rochester. Rochester was great. The Red Eye Collective hosted us for a screening of the movie, and then we had a parade about a mile down the street to Medusa, which is the sex positive adult novelty store. And they had a little stage and did the show and had a lot of fun and good stuff. Good. Oh no way, Sarah Meek Meek. Oh geez, this is your new house. You moved to a new house to get away from your scumbag neighbors, and now you got crazy people breaking into your house. You're like a magnet of some sort. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and look that up and read about that because that sounds crazy. I'm glad you're okay, and I'm glad you didn't have to kill anybody. And then Rochester, and I caught up with Anthony Bradbury in Utica. We didn't have a show there, but we will next time. What? Did they used to live there or something? What the fuck? Oh man. Whoa. Whoa. No. Whoa. Did did you have to kill that person? Good lord. I mean, you could have whacked you could have hurt that person really hard, and they would have deserved it. I mean, jeez, you would have had you. I keep a baseball bat in my fucking bedroom for just such occasions. Not that it would ever happen. I usually bang on the walls to scare the squirrels with it. Really, that's what it's really there for. But wow, I'm glad you're okay. I am glad that you are okay. I hope the police response was everything you imagine. I'm glad the police did not shoot your dog. That was nice of them to not shoot your dog while they were saving you, and that they didn't arrest you and mace you too, or shoot you while they were at it. You know how those cops get sometimes. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Always sleep with pepper spray next to your pillow. That's what I say. Oh, understood. Yeah. No, no excuses needed there, Sarah. I get you. By the time you hit your lockbox or whatever, it takes a lot of work, and you don't want to have a loaded fucking gun under your pillow because then you might shoot yourself in your dreams or something by accident. Um, some people do, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, if you my, as the person's breaking into your house at 3 a.m. Oh, excuse me, I have to go to my safe and get out my gun. I'll be right with you. Um, wow, what the fuck? Well, that's very exciting. That is a wild welcome wagon. I've heard about the welcome wagon has really updated their services, but that's just wild. That's wild. Wow. Ugh. Wow. That's some wild shit. All right. All right. Looks like we're winding it up here, coming careening towards the end of the show. I don't know. It's hard for me to assess. Seemed to be a so-so show today. And that's okay. I don't mind a so-so show because I know you don't. And maybe we didn't get all crazy and have any huge insights, but we did tell that one fucking I hate chocolate people motherfucker to fuck off. So that was nice. Fucking goddamn racist motherfuckers. And I'm sure we'll be running into them. Trump rally gonna be coming up, and we'll be doing shit, man. I'll be doing shit up in New Hampshire. Pain in my ass, but for you, the people, I will do it because that's what I signed up for. People's candidate. You are the people. Let's smoke a little more weed. Um, oh, look at that. It's Glass Vermin. Hi, everybody. It's me, Glass Vermin. You put the weed in my belly, suck my boot. You put the weed in my belly, suck my boot. All right. Yeah, I bet you needed fucking a few tokes after that fiasco. And hopefully the cops didn't find your stash while they were fucking with your intruder. Um, wow, that is very exciting. I hope life isn't that exciting anytime soon for you. Oh, let's see. Review message. Well, yes, Tony Johnson, but as she said, she has children in the house, and like that, young kids who might not know enough not to fuck around with your shotgun because they think it's cool, man. They think it's cool. Yeah. Oh well, first, well, Sarah, how do you keep your kids away from your guns, dude? They just know better. You teach them well. Um, Interesting. Yeah, just some. Okay, I'm just gonna smoke a few more tokes and not get caught up on any weird things. But suffice it to say, we had Rochester, then Albany at the Fuse Box. Albany was great. Great show at Albany. A lot of people buying merch, and it was good stuff. Because I was buying these drug tests from the dollar store, autographing them, and then telling people that they were like Vermin Supreme brand drug tests in case you're with your friends and you smoked a little weed, and you said, "Hey guys, I've been smoking weed," and they go, "No sir, you lie. Prove it," and then you can prove it with the drug test, just like that. Okay, devolution and devaluation. Yep. Well, good. Good. Well, there you go. Yeah, I guess, kids need to be taught don't fuck with firearms and teaching them how to use them properly and all that good stuff. Yeah, no, I hear you, Sarah. I hear you, Sarah, and I hear all you Sarahs. I hear all you Sarahs. Shit. I love my Sarahs. Thanks for tuning in, Sarahs. Appreciate you. And wow, wild world. Yeah. All right, I'm just winding down myself. Clouds get a little cloudy. Can't really see much of a eclipse, but you know what's happening. I guess you can feel it. And I guess I'll do another layer, do a few more hits, get my fucking shit in order in my brain. I've got a lot going on with the deadlines coming up, and there's press releases to write, and gotta start working on this next tour, and all sorts of things. And thank you very much for your assistance in all these endeavors, and thank you for your support. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Vermin2024.com. If you want to kick down a few bucks for the $1,000 filing fee, stuff like that. If you need the cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. If you want to have a Vermin Supreme house party, or have me tour your area when I get there, um, send a note to tour, Tour, at vermin2024.com. And that will be an easier way to do it than some ways. Okay. Oh, looks like we're on low battery mode, so I will start to wind this up. And Sarah, when you talk to Sarah, be sure to tell her hello for me. And Sarah, if you when you talk to Sarah, also say hello to her from me. Also, Justin, welcome to the show. Justin, while you're here, definitely check out the live stream from the Mystic Lake. It should be just a few back from this one. Well, depending on how many you've added since then. But it was from Monday, Sunday. Last Monday, Sunday. Find that one, and you'll find some real clippable musical moments. And then go to the Facebook Live and do the same. Find Sunday and Monday at Mystic Lake, and there are many clippable moments. There's my whole show with a soundtrack. It's very psychedelic and very groovy. Um, oh, I did put the weed in his belly, Nola. Maybe you're smoking a little too much weed if you can't remember back that far. Okay. So yeah, this show. Let's just say this show is over, and I'm just smoking a little more weed, and I'll wrap it the fuck up because I just got things to do. You do too. Okay, I'm getting pretty sedate here now. Probably have to have a little more coffee to balance it out. Hmm. Oh, it's a fest, Utopia Fest. Okay, I got you, Tony. Well, definitely. And and when you get to those promoters, I do festies. Red Roach, it all depends on where it is. It depends where it is. I mean, I'm not averse to making a little mini tour if we could find for example, if there was a college that was going to pay me a lot of money to be in an area, I would definitely do some supplemental things around there. If we can find a couple of venues that will make my ask, then we could. and I do little house parties around there. So think around what's around your area and what we can jack them up for. And if you can find a few venues that we can jack up, that makes it much more likely that I would end up in your neighborhood. And that's true of anyone out there. If you do a little bit of recon and a little bit of intel and find a couple of venues that would be amenable to paying me money, who knows? Could happen. Oh, a D&D house party. Yes, of course. You can almost do that remote, and also remote things. Remember, I do remote things, and Sarah from the Coven. Whenever you're in a position to want to do, oh God, you're so busy right now with this crazy shit. But if you need a distraction at some point, house party. But yeah, house party, good. Yeah, I do a house party, live or remote. Live or remote. Have your friends send me money. Okay. Becky hates it when I beg, but that's part of the deal, right? All right. Well, I think I'll sign off, and hope you all have a very beautiful afternoon. And I'll see you tomorrow on Twitch. We'll start up the Twitch again. Two Super Tuesdays. Just waiting on some guests, and then we'll do that again. And we'll keep negotiating with parties, trying to get on some ballots. And we'll try and raise money to get this ballot. And once again, of course, Republican or Democrat, R or D, Republican or Democrat. What do you think I should run as in the New Hampshire primary? Because I have like 2 weeks to decide. There seem to be pros and cons for each. Pros and cons for each. So let's look forward to your input. And we'll talk to you soon. And look for my Twitter poll. I'm going to put up a Twitter poll today. And we'll see how things go. All right. See you tomorrow. All right. Peace out, y'all. Meek, glad you guys are okay, and that there was a crazy woman that was just crazy and not super dangerous. Loving you, love your neighbor. Well, your neighbors are cops, so you do what you will. Okay. Talk to you soon. Talk to you soon. Soon we will talk to you. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay.